Hey everybody, welcome to the Rocket Girl Show. I'm Belinda Sandor, also known as Rocket Girl, and today we're going to talk about how to export all kinds of information from LinkedIn. Welcome everybody. I'm thrilled you're here with me today. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, I'm Belinda Sandor, founder of the VA Connection, where I coach and mentor established and aspiring virtual assistants to create, grow, and scale their businesses. And I work with my students in my free online classes, my online community, courses, and coaching programs. And today I'm going to be your host for the Rocket Girl Show, my weekly live stream show that airs every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern. And each episode of the Rocket Girl Show is packed with useful information about what it takes to be a virtual assistant. Sometimes tips and tricks like today. Now, if you've been a VA for a while or are just starting out, you will definitely benefit from what we talk about in these sessions. Now, we are streaming everywhere. We are on Facebook in multiple places. We are on LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. And if you're watching from YouTube, please click the subscribe button and the bell so you can know when we're going live again. We have at least 2 trainings a week, sometimes even more, that we're streaming across all of these platforms. Also, keep an eye on our YouTube channel because we are making all kinds of improvements and I'm very excited about. Okay, good. Now, today we're going to talk about how to export all kinds of information from LinkedIn. All right, but first let's say hello. So Lisa Owens, good morning. Talara is here from Calgary. Hello, Kat. Hello, Frederica is still from Hamburg, Germany. That's great. Lisa says, I'm near you. Yeah, Calgary, back and forth. You guys definitely reach out to each other. You know, it's fun when we get to meet other virtual assistants in person. Good. Okay. Now, you may or may not have known that you can export all kinds of information associated with a profile, with your profile or your clients on LinkedIn. Now, it's a really great way to get a list of all your connections. You can also export your recommendations so that you can add them to your website, and you can look at the history of your messages. Now, if you're just starting out with your email newsletter, this is a great sort of to-do list for you. So if you have 120 connections on LinkedIn, and you export this list, what's going to happen is you're going to have, like their names and other information about them. And then what you can do is reach out to them individually to ask them if they'd like to subscribe to your newsletter. Okay, so just remember that your email newsletter list, your sort of house list of email contacts, is your most valuable asset in your entire business. Okay, now I want you to know that exporting contacts from LinkedIn is not intuitive. It is not intuitive. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. All right, good. So the first thing you're going to do, and I was just looking at this a couple of minutes ago because sometimes it changes, but you're going to click on the My Network icon at the top of LinkedIn. So go to LinkedIn, click the blue square in the upper left, and you'll be brought to the sort of the LinkedIn homepage. And then you'll see across the top, My Network. So click on My Network, all right? Then what's going to happen, and this is what you'll see right here, okay? How many contacts you have, and this little piece, Learn More. Now, on the right side, and it's very small, all right? It's very small. You're going to see right here, see here, I'm going to make myself smaller. Hold on. Okay, you're going to see Manage Synced and Imported Contacts. Super small, right? Super small. And then what's going to happen, so you're going to click that. And then what you're going to see this, which says Export Contacts. All right, so let's go back. So you're going to go to My Network, and you'll see this. Then you're going to look in the upper right-hand corner. It's like right around here, all right? And you're going to look for manage, synced, and imported contacts. It doesn't even look like a button, all right? It doesn't even look like a button. So you'll click that, and then you're going to see this screen. And I updated this just today. This is what it looks like right now. And you're going to click on export contacts. And that's on the right as well. It's in the same spot, you know. Then you're going to see this screen. And this says export your data. Your LinkedIn data belongs to you, and you can download it and archive anytime or view the rich media you have uploaded. All right. So here, download larger data archive, including connections, verifications, contacts, account history, and information we infer about you based on your profile activity. Want something in particular? Select the files you're most interested in. So you would click this and you can click articles, messages, recommendations, registration, invitations, connections, imported contacts, or your profile. All right. So all of your information is right there. And then once you choose what you're interested in, click this button right here. And once you click one of these buttons, request archive is going to turn blue. All right. It's going to turn blue and be very obvious that's what you click. Then what's going to happen is you are going to, once you click the request archive, you're going to get an email. And I noticed on LinkedIn this morning that it says that it could take 24 hours. And they're going to send you a zip file. So this is all of your information, probably multiple, not probably, definitely multiple Excel spreadsheets or CSV files actually. And it's going to be in this folder. So you're going to download it, double click it, and the file, which is a zip file, that means it's compressed, is going to open up, and you're going to see all of your files right there. And so what you're going to want to do is copy and paste them into a different folder and open them. And then voila, you're going to have all of this right at your fingertips, right at your fingertips. And it is a good way to start out if you're trying to, get all your contacts in one place, which I highly recommend, and really treating your contact list like the pot of gold that it is. Absolutely. So export these. And then, you can think about how you want to keep in touch with people, whether they live close by and you want to meet one-on-one, or you want to reach out to them via email, ask them to get on your newsletter list. But this is a great way to start with something that might seem overwhelming and maybe invisible and difficult to manage. Just drop it into an Excel spreadsheet and you're off to the races. All right. So let me know if you have any questions about this. So let's see. So Lisa says, LinkedIn is not a fave platform. Guess I better make a better presence on there. Well, Lisa is a brand new student in VA school. And I'll say, if you go over to one of the modules, it's called Marketing 102, you'll see a video there and a lesson all about how to take your LinkedIn profile to the next level. You do not need to be, go crazy and worry about, all the latest and the newest and all of that. But it is important when you're a professional to have a LinkedIn profile, that explains clearly that you're in business and who you are with an updated headshot. You want to make sure that you have that professional presence, even if you're not posting on a regular basis. That's way more important, because what's likely going to happen is someone's going to hear about you from a friend or a reference, right? And then they might go check you out. And what you want to make sure is that you have that professional appearance on LinkedIn, because it's interesting. Having a professional profile on LinkedIn might not move the needle forward toward getting hired, but having a terrible one will likely move the needle in the opposite direction, right? It's kind of a tricky thing with all social media. So make sure you're well represented there. It doesn't have to be a huge investment of time. All right. And someone says, cool, I didn't know this was a thing. I know. Okay, here's a great question, Lisa. Do we post on the business page, the personal page, or both? Okay, so here's how that works, and this is what I recommend. You have to have a personal profile before you can build a business page. Now, this is one of those things that the hair on the back of your neck might go up because conventional wisdom out there on the internet is telling you something different. Okay. So what I want you to know is that the most reach, and this is actually, I've heard this from other people as well. The most reach you're going to get is using your personal profile. And that is because people know you. It's good to set up a business page to understand how to do it. So if a client says, can you set up a business page for me? You can say, you bet, let me show you mine. Okay. So you can post on both. The most bang for your buck is going to be on your personal page because it's all about relationships. Everything I teach about staying in touch with people, building relationships, all happens, one-on-one. People hire Belinda. They don't hire Rocket Girl Solutions. Rocket Girl Solutions is the name of my business and I'm associated with it. But really in their mind, they're thinking, I wonder if I can work with Belinda, right? And so you want to do everything you can on social media to personalize the contacts that you have with people. So definitely post on both because why not spread the word even further? But it's going to be through your relationships on these platforms that's going to make the big difference. So great question. All right, and good. Lisa's going to watch that video in the Marketing 102. Yeah. So for any of my current or past VA school students, there is a video that goes step by step through how to set up your profile, and it takes the stress out and makes it super simple for you to know what to do next. Okay, good. Thanks for the interaction. I love that. Now I want you to join me for the next episode of the Rocket Girl Show right here next week. I'll be watching for you. And in the meantime, if you're not part of my free online classroom, please go over on Facebook to the VA Connection. We have a wonderful community there with over 30,000 aspiring and established virtual assistants. I would love to have you. We're represented in 47 countries. It's very cool. And also check out our YouTube channel, the VA Connection as well. All right, guys, I'll be watching for you. Until then, I'm Belinda Sandor signing off. Bye for now.